Here's a letter over here. Subject, am I crazy to be mad at this? My wife and I have been together 13 years.
Yes, you should be mad. Just kidding.
Why wouldn't you be? Nothing came up in 13 years. We make a comfortable living and do fun things like dinners out, vacations, etc. I bring this up because she doesn't want me to go on a specific upcoming vacation. My longtime friend is getting married. To me, she's jealous. My longtime friend is getting married. A group of us have known each other since high school and are planning his bachelor party in Vegas. He wanted it there. Here's some statistics. I'm 44 years old.
Okay.
Yes, everyone else will be cheating on their wives.
Oh my God. What? Wait, these are the statistics?
You know your friends.
Oh
But
my God.
Then writes, no, I do not cheat.
Okay.
Yes, I want to drink too much for the weekend and throw up if I need to.
Okay.
We have the money for it. This is more about her not wanting me to hang out with the guys as a bad influence. Yeah, this is your fault. You told your wife too many secrets. Hey, it's
Wow,
funny.
Keith.
Johnny did
Oh,
cheat.
is this where we're starting from?
I'm
Wow.
just telling you. And then you
Okay.
can't go on an honest vacation. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You lied to your friend saying you wouldn't share the story. Where's the bad? You know? We both listened to the show and decided to let the two of you decide. My
Oh
wife,
shit! What the fuck?
Yeah. So
Sorry, I
hope they're sitting down. And he told you secrets.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
you're using them against them.
Right. Actually, no, I see your point on that now. Yeah. Okay.
He didn't cheat. He just told you in private his friends are pieces of shit. But
Right.
he's not married to him, so what does he care?
Meaning, like, I believe that we will be together because I'm telling you, like, this shit.
Yeah.
You know, this is like
Yeah.
way none of your business.
My wife KC's points, Kansas City. This is stupid. You're too old for this. These friends are assholes. You're going to have a heart attack. Why are you even friends with them? These are some good points. Well, first of all, this is stupid is not a good point. And you're too old for this is not a good point. These friends are assholes, I guess, is a good point. You're going to have a heart attack is not a good point. It doesn't sound like he does this all the time. Why are you even friends with them is a funny point.
Well, you're going to have a heart attack, meaning because your body's not used to it, you're going to be the one who has the heart attack. Where these guys are used to lying to their wives, drinking too much, you know, right? Like,
Right.
You're the one who's going to be like having that hard time.
Right.
But he has a good point. He wants to like kind of old school party for a minute.
He says,
Throw up if he needs.
What do you think signed DJ? I have to assume that's short for disc jockey. You know DJs invented that name disc jockey for themselves, right? Like, what do? I'm in the record rodeo. Like, okay, disc jockey. Okay. Anyways, I would think just let him do it. I would say let him do it because I don't know. I don't see why you want. He's still friends enough with these guys, and he hasn't been doing bad shit because he knows these guys. I don't think there's a difference. I think it's just the stigma around it. What do you think, Chemda?
I am pretty much almost always going to say, let that person do it, whatever that thing is. You can fill in any, I don't know, they want to do it. And now, like, let him go and throw up and remember how much throwing up feels like. Because It sounds so good. It sounds so good to try to stay up all night when you're 44 with a bunch of fucking animals. It sounds so good to give away $1,000 to a stripper by accident because you didn't realize what the pricing was for her to keep dancing and giggling. It sounds so fun to be exhausted and eat steak and then promptly throw it up in the bathroom while you're in the same restaurant. Go, let him be. Let him have that. It's, you know, if he's either cheating or not, and because his friends are cheating, that doesn't necessarily mean it. And also, as I understand what bad influence is, it's not bad influence. What it is there's a part of him that's like these monkey friends. And I know that you don't want to elevate that part of him, but he's got there's something in him. They're not a bad influence. He is like that a little bit. So I don't know. I don't see how one adult can tell another adult, I don't want you to go. And that's that. I don't see how. I don't see like that weekend. How much fun are you going to have?
Right. Yeah. Let him. That's the point. Let him go. He's not, he's kind of stupid. He's not even going to have fun. But
so he's going to miss out with these friends. Like, he's already making choices to like kind of stay out of the infidelity and whatever. Like, I don't know. it, they just go and do it. Give a budget. If you trust that he'll stay on it, you guys sound like you know how to budget.
Yeah.
Seems fair. How would you ever though? Like, let's say you didn't. What could you say to Kyle? Like, what trip? She's going to Iraq and has to wear fatigue to tell jokes.
Well, that you can do. You're all covered up. I don't let her
Right,
go
but
anywhere sunny, but in the good way.
yeah, like at what point do you go, I don't like your friends and you drink too much when you're around them and blah blah blah. Okay.
It sounds like he barely sees them. That's what it sounds like. But I don't know if I'm
I
making that up.
think, yeah, it sounds like that. I think it sounds like that because otherwise every time he's with them,
Right.
he comes home like this, or every time. I think it's like, oh, this guy's getting married and they have an excuse to do something stupid and their wives can't raise an eyebrow at it.
If you brought up a friend, what are these names again? QT? If you brought up a friend, QT, the female, would you, if you brought up a bachelorette party, would he find that odd? And if he finds that odd, is that because he is one of these creeps, or would he have a problem with you going? Would he say no? It's a Chippendales. I don't like that. Would that be a problem? To me, that's the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can go, then I can go. Or like, I'm not saying like tit for tat. I'm saying the same comfort level that you feel might be my comfort level.
I mean, I'm not saying I have it all figured out. I saw Kyle just the other day, and she said, "Oh, I said, oh, you look good," and she said, "Oh, I feel ugly," and that's so fucking stupid because that's an insult to me. So we got to get over that. I'm sitting there with somebody who's ugly.
Yeah, we do
Man,
have to get over your toxic masculinity statements.